we've had a long night with our children and grandbabies that we have left.
And tonight, a father and a pastor are grieving with the loss of his daughter and 25 more members of his church family in Sutherland Springs, Texas. In fact, more than half of those killed were children. And tonight, we're getting a clearer picture of what may have led up to that gunman opening fire.
Our Scott Swan is here with what police are now revealing and how a small town is grappling with those lives lost. Scott?
Yeah, John, people at that church knew the shooter. This is a town of about 700. The church itself only holds about 100 people. So for those inside that church yesterday, there was simply nowhere to run. Police say 26-year-old Devin Kelly had sent his mother-in-law threatening text messages before the shooting yesterday. His mother-in-law attends that church, but she wasn't there yesterday when he opened fire. Witnesses say he circled the small church, firing with an assault-style rifle before walking in and firing a barrage of bullets. When it was all over, 26 people were dead, the oldest 77, the youngest just 18 months old. A pregnant mom and her 3 kids were among those killed. A neighbor saw what was happening yesterday and opened fire on Kelly. That same neighbor then chased after Kelly's Ford Expedition, speeds hitting 95 miles per hour, before investigators believe the gunman shot himself.
Now most of our church family is gone. Our building is probably beyond repair. And the few of us that are left behind lost tragically yesterday. As senseless as this tragedy was, our sweet Belle would not have been able to deal with losing so much family yesterday.
Kelly, a former Air Force member, had been court-martialed in 2012. He was sentenced to a year in military prison for assaulting his wife and child. Kelly wasn't supposed to have access to a gun, but according to the governor of Texas, Kelly still bought 4 guns over the past 4 years. That's something investigators are still looking into right now. Andrea?
All right, Scott, thank you so much. Meanwhile, 2 of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history happened within the last 35 days. The Las Vegas concert shooting was just a little more than a month ago, back on October 1st, where 58 people there died. The Pulse nightclub shooting was in 2016, when 49 people were killed there. And 32 people died when a man opened fire on Virginia Tech's campus back in 2007. And in 2012, a man killed 27 people inside of Sandy Hook Elementary. Most were children. And yesterday, 26 people lost their lives at the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas. And NBC's Lester Holt will anchor team coverage tonight on Nightly News from Sutherland Springs, Texas. The team is retracing the timeline of the shooting, sharing eyewitness accounts, as well as learning more information about the victims who were killed in the attack.